Mohamed Salah's chances of winning the Ballon d'Or depend on several key factors. Here's why he could be a strong contender. 1. Outstanding individual performance. Salah consistently delivers world-class performances, scoring and assisting at an elite level. If he finishes the season with 30-plus goals and numerous assists, his case for the Ballon d'Or strengthens. 2. Liverpool's success. The Ballon d'Or heavily favours players who win major trophies. If Liverpool secures the Premier League, Europa League, or domestic cups, Salah's chances will skyrocket. 3. Big game impact. Salah has a history of stepping up in crucial matches. If he delivers iconic moments in finals or title-deciding games, it will boost his narrative. 4. Consistency over the years. Few players have been as consistent as Salah over the past 6 seasons. If voters consider longevity and sustained excellence, he has a strong case. 5. International success with Egypt. If Salah leads Egypt to AFCON glory or shines in World Cup qualifiers, his chances improve significantly. International achievements often influence Ballon d'Or voting. 6. Lack of a clear favourite. With Messi possibly declining and Haaland Mbappé not being guaranteed winners, Salah could take advantage of an open race. 7. Popularity and narrative. Voter sentiment plays a role. Salah is a global superstar, loved for his humility and professionalism. If there's a strong campaign around his achievements, he could gain momentum. If he stays injury-free and Liverpool enjoys a successful season, Salah could be a serious Ballon d'Or contender. Mo Salah might be the current favourite to win the 2025 Ballon d'Or, but it is classic English exceptionalism to think that he is somehow nailed on for the award. Or a shoo-in, as Richard Keys writes on his blog. Oh, the irony of Keys raging against the arrogance of so-called experts that live and work within the borders of the UK, who think nothing beyond their territory matters, and then suggesting Salah somehow has the Ballon d'Or sewn up. Over at the Liverpool Echo, who can of course be trusted for an objective view on this subject, Mark Wakefield writes that if Salah continues his current form until the end of the season, it would be one of the biggest shocks if he was not to win the Ballon d'Or this year. Liverpool head coach Arne Slot believes his team need to win a trophy this season for Mohamed Salah to have a chance of winning the Ballon d'Or. Salah is the favourite to claim the individual prize after enjoying a stellar individual campaign for Liverpool. The 32-year-old has already registered 30 goals and 21 assists in all competitions this season, having scored and assisted in the 2-0 victory over Manchester City at the weekend. Advertising. It's mostly about attackers, although the last winner was a midfielder. Rodri, Slot said, when asked about the likelihood of Salah winning the award. It's a good thing Mo is in the discussion, as that means he is doing well, and that means we are doing well. For him to stay in that discussion, he should bring the same performances as he has done for 7 or 8 months now. In general, someone who wins the Ballon d'Or needs to win something as well. That is a great challenge in front of us and in front of him. What I liked a lot is that he takes this challenge with a big goal, an assist against City, but his defensive work rate, in second half particularly, was outstanding, and that is what it takes for us to have the chance to win something. If we as a team win something, he has a far better chance to win an individual prize, like the Ballon d'Or. Slot added, it would make his chance only bigger if we win Champions League. But the last one who won it only won the Premier League. It's not just about the amount of prizes you win, but players who won it in the past won the league or Champions League. But football is always like this. You need the team to win individual prize. And Mo understands that. Salah broke a number of records with his match-winning display against City, and now has 41 goal contributions 25 goals, 16 assists in the Premier League this season. Only 2 away from tying the club record in a single campaign. Luis Suarez, 43 in 2013-14. Asked whether Salah's form this term is on par with the likes of peak Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, Slot said, "It's so difficult to compare players with each other, and it's not fair to anyone. Mo has his own career, and Mo has been outstanding. Messi didn't play in the Premier League, but I don't want to bring him down because he is incredible. But that makes the comparison even more difficult. Mo has had some outstanding seasons at Liverpool, and we hope he can continue this for a longer period of time. But to do that, he has to extend his contract, of course." Salah's deal is set to expire at the end of the season, though there is still an expectation that he will agree a new contract at Anfield. "You can say the better he does, the more expensive he might become," Slot said. "And if he did worse, we might have second thoughts about wanting to extend his contract. For everyone, it's the best that he brings in the performances that he does now."
It's disgusting, it's disgraceful, and I don't think we've ever seen a moment where players have often had to step away due to their mental health in the men's game, in the women's.
Manchester City forward Khadija Bunny. Shaw has been subjected to racist and misogynistic abuse on social media, the club said yesterday. City said the Jamaica international was targeted after Sunday's game against Arsenal, and that it would give her its full support following the disgusting treatment she's received. In a statement issued on Wednesday, the Women's Professional Leagues Limited, which organises the WSL and Women's Championship, said the abuse would not be tolerated. "We are shocked and saddened to hear about the incidents that occurred over the weekend." In 2023, World Governing Body FIFA said 1 in 5 players at the Women's World Cup that year received targeted, discriminatory, abusive, or threatening messaging. Almost 50% of detected and verified abusive messages from that tournament were homophobic, sexual, and sexist, according to data from FIFA's Social Media Protection Service. Players, coaches, and officials should be able to do their job without being subjected to abuse, either in person or online, and there is no place for it within women's football or wider society, a statement read. Shaw is one of the top women's football players in the world and was making her 100th appearance for City in the 3-4 loss to Arsenal. Khadija Bunny Shaw scored twice in Man City's 4-0 WSL win over Liverpool on Sunday as she returned to action after withdrawing from a League Cup match against Arsenal to protect her mental well-being following racist and misogynistic abuse. The striker returned for Man City's 4-0 Women's Super League win over Liverpool on Sunday and scored twice after withdrawing from the League Cup semi-final against Arsenal earlier this month following racist abuse. Shaw took her first chance of the WSL fixture in customary clinical fashion, and then stood with her head bowed and fist raised in the air. The gesture was made famous by American athletes Tommy Smith and John Carlos at the Olympics in 1968 as a stand against racism. "It's powerful," City boss Gareth Taylor said after the game. "She's a proud black woman, and where she is from means a lot to her. We will always support her, and the reaction of the crowd meant a lot to her." Shaw's celebration drew a huge cheer from the home crowd at the City Football Academy, while there was a young Liverpool fan holding a poster in support of the City striker. "We take a stand with Bunny Shaw," the message read. "Racism is not welcome in football. Be kind."